Oh, you guys. There's always, it's just always just like that. Forget about it. Hello, cozy friends. How are we this week? Cheers. Bloop. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. How were your holidays? How were your holidays and your all of that? Was it good? Was it frustrating? How was it? Mine was good this year. It was really good. Very chill, very good. Got to see some friends and family, which is always good. Oh, fall. Oh, Stardew in the fall. Oh, we love to see it. Okay, I think last time I said I was gonna do just more and more of these, starting with the iron. Oh my god. And then we'll just work our way down, I suppose. Sheila, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, he's just, oh, you can probably see him actually. Sheila! What are you doing though? What are you doing though? You're just getting, okay. No, that's cool. That's cool, dude. Oh, he's getting out. He's crawling out. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's Sheila's update. Sheila had a lovely holiday time. Also, thanks for sharing your goals, y'all. I loved reading them. They both made me excited for you and gave me some ideas for myself. So I appreciate that. I always need some goal ideas. Yeah, thank you for sharing. It's aminal time. Aminal time. It's so hot, but I always make the mistake of, well, it's not a mistake most of the time. It's really not. It's not a mistake. It's a lifestyle. It's ingenious, I would say, most of the time. Except for when the temperature changes drastically and it gets hot when it was cold. But that thing is when you don't wear a bra under your sweatshirt. So I'm burning hot, but you know, if I were to take this off, you would be just seeing raw titty, spelled T-I-D-E-E. And nobody wants that. So no one signed up for titty, but I am extremely hot. But Ryan just came in and I told him to turn on the fan. So we're actually fine now. Everything's solved. Everything that I just said, forget about it. Forget about it. I think I did say, aside from the things we're smelting, that we can just rapid fire the days. Sure, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do that. I watched the Holiday, which is my personal favorite Christmas movie, which I think I said when we were talking about Love Actually. It still holds up. I feel like there's one or two comments you're like, oh, but other than that, it still holds up. I'm a fan of all of the love interests. None of them are like really overstepping. I think Jack Black's character kind of oversteps a little bit in terms of like, you have a girlfriend, and then it's like, well, she's shitty, and it's like, okay, well, you still did it though. So, but I still like all of the characters and it's still good. Oh my god, we also watched Candy Cane Lane. It had so much potential. Like, it started off so strong, and what's her name, Tracy Ellis Ross. I love Tracy Ellis Ross. Tracy Ellis Ross is one of those celebrities I'm like, I actually like you as a person. I don't know you at all and I like you as a person. I feel like there's like few celebrities that I'm like, no, I like you. Usually I'm like, I don't know that person and they could be anybody. Tracy Ellis Ross, I'm like, no, I know you. I know you for sure. That's not a public facing personality. I know you. And I love her. But also her acting is really good. And she, first of all, held that movie together. Truly, I don't know why I went in there. Truly, like, she carried that movie. But because of her and only her, I had high hopes for the movie. I was like, I feel like this is gonna be actually good. Okay, like, plot kind of set up well, everything set up well, and then it just nosedived and it went nowhere, and it had stupid like plot wrap-ups like, oh yeah, son, you can play the tuba, just like stupid things, just so dumb. I didn't like it at all, and it had so much potential because all the actors were really good, except Eddie Murphy's acting, I don't know, it kind of fell flat a little bit. He was the only one I was like, what's going on here, Eddie? Because normally I never think about his acting. It's normally pretty standardly good. But what was I saying? Oh, the acting was good. The like actual writing, the dialogue was good and kind of funny. But just the plot. It was just the plot. It was the plot. It was so stupid. Alas, I'm just gonna wait for these to be just like that. Just like that. Nope. Go. Okay. So Candy Cane Lane, a flop. A big old floppy flop. Jingle Jangle. We didn't watch it this year, but Jingle Jangle, I love. If you haven't seen it, fantastic. If you like musicals, good. Even if you don't like musicals, good. Great Christmas movie. Yeah, those were the Christmas things we watched. Sheila just walking around in the back. Sheila, what are you doing? What are you getting into, buddy? What are you getting into, buddy? All right. Oh, okay. We're officially out of ore. We officially have no more ore. Or never seen her. or no. Okay, we only have 1 oak resin, so this is not going to work. But we have so much. Okay, we need wood and oak resin now, but we have so much of everything else. Probably too much to where I never need to make another one again. So I think what I'm going to do is just do rapid fire days, tend to the aminals. I love that everything is on the same keg. Oh, it's the best. I literally just don't have to think. I don't have to think. I can just, oh, I almost sold all of those. I still went in and checked these two, which is hilarious because that defeats the purpose, but it's okay. Ducky, why are you not in the Snumby? Why aren't you inside? Everyone else is inside, Snumby. Okay, let me check to make sure there's no events, and then rapid fire time. We're gonna see if we can do at least like maybe 6 days at a time. I feel like that makes sense if we're doing rapid fire. 6 days, yeah. Also, y'all, oh my God, the only thing I have to talk about today is actually kind of like juicy, so I hope that it's interesting to y'all. But lately, like, things have been heating up in the cozy gaming community, and by in the cozy gaming community, I don't mean the people who have been like long standing like figures in the cozy gaming community. I mean like kind of randoms who are deciding to like, I don't know how to word it, but people who kind of are coming in to like almost try and offer a different perspective, but their method of doing that is like discrediting current cozy gamers, like the cozy gaming community of specifically creators that are out there. And there's like there's a lot of us, there's been a lot of us for a while, but like the protective kind of mama bear in me is like, who the fuck are you talking about? And like, y'all, I would never say this on my main socials because y'all like understand who I am as a person if you've watched this far, and y'all know where I'm coming from when I say this, right? If I come out and just make a video about this, people are going to like interpret what I'm saying in the wrong way or just not give me the benefit of the doubt with certain things. Okay, wait, we can, okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have nothing going on in the next 6 days or the next 5 days, so we can rapid fire. But I, for real, like, was ready to square up. I was like, who the fuck are you talking about? Like, what? Here's context, right? The context is some girlies have been using, you can tell it's coming from a place of like almost internalized misogyny. I'm not like other girls, but in a different font. It's just a different font, but they're not seeing that it's a different font, and they're seeing it as like kind of this critically superior lens. So they're like stepping on cozy gamer girlies as like an intro, as like a hook, as like clickbait to then grab people's attention and say what they want to say, which is like the same, the thing that they want to say is not any different than like any other cozy gaming creators, right? But like they want to stand out. So their like method of doing that, instead of just like being supportive and like a good person, is like stepping on other people and stepping on other women specifically, because I've only seen women doing this just because it's a like woman dominated community and there's not a lot of like cozy gaming male creators out there, but like I've only seen women do this, which is why I say it's giving very much like internalized misogyny of like, I fear that I can't stand out in this community unless I'm like discrediting other women. And so basically the like theme of the 2 videos I've seen so far, which gained a lot of traction, it doesn't surprise me, like when there's a community of girlies, there's a community of like non-cis men just like thriving and having wholesome good time. Like we've been around for what, like over 2 years now. There's been like 0 drama, there's been nothing bad, everything just like happy and good, and we're just ecstatic to have this little community, nothing toxic. When there is a woman dominated community like that, it is a ticking clock, like ticking I don't know, countdown clock waiting until like one person says something and then like everybody can dogpile and be like, I was waiting to say that, I was waiting to da 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 da, because people are like just dying to criticize women no matter what. Like it doesn't matter what it is, it could be the stupidest crap ever, and it's like, oh, it's what happened with like Glossier, it's what happened with like Matilda Jerf, it's what happened with that girl who did the Snow White interviews, the girl who's in Snow White. It's the same, it's all the same. People are like so ready just because of like misogyny. People are ready to just like jump on the hate train of like specifically women and like women dominated communities, or just like non-cis men, because there's a lot of non-binary people in the cozy gaming community as well, because it's a safe space in the gaming community where people don't get bullied, and like it is a welcoming space because we sought out to like make it that way, right? Anyways, so what I'm seeing lately is kind of this like tide tide turn of people, again, like having seen this just like loving wholesome community and just like people getting excited about cozy games and just like clinging on to any dumb criticism that they can to just like criticize it, to just like dogpile and criticize. So the past 2 videos that kind of popped off on TikTok that came across my For You page was other women starting the video with like, I don't think cozy gamers play the games that they review. Cozy gamers aren't actually playing the games that they play. Cozy gamers are lying to you. Cozy gamers are disingenuous. Cozy gamers are like, that's the general pattern of like the clickbait hook thing that gets people to be like, what? Because like it's so easy to do when we are literally such a wholesome, cozy community. That's the point of the community, like wholesome, cozy community. So then obviously when people are like, cozy gamers are lying to you, it's like this, the juxtaposition of like cozy and like liars is so startling because it's not true that people go, what? And then they want to listen. And then they're like, oh my God, finally I can like jump in and just like criticize because women. Anyways, y'all, the 2 videos I saw were so baseless and just like frustratingly so because I'm rapid firing. Wait, did I do animals? I did do animals. Let me sell stuff. The first video was like this girl just like, I think cozy gaming YouTubers specifically, just talking about YouTubers, aren't being truthful or aren't being honest or something like that, and like don't actually. There's no way they can play all the games that they review. First of all, I know all of the cozy gaming YouTubers out there. Like, we are all friends. We are all cool. We all talk. I know for a fact that they spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in playing games to be able to like review them or to be able to like just include them in lists and things like that. That's one thing. Okay, I know that for a fact. Like, I have talked to the cozy, like any cozy gaming YouTuber you're thinking of. I know that they put in the work, either by like seeing them talk about how much work they put in, or like talking, like having an actual discussion and talking about how much work they put in. When they don't have the time and can't put in the time, they don't really make a video on it. Like I've never watched a cozy gamer just give a full, like, and I'm talking like review videos where it's like, I am reviewing this game. I've never seen one that seems like somebody hasn't played the game. Like, I've seen people do like list videos where it's like, oh, I haven't played this game, but like this is a good winter game, something like that. That's fine. That's not like, the point of it is not to review the game. You don't have to have played the game to like tell people that it exists. And I see that all the time in the cozy gaming community. Oh my God. Okay, so that was her thing. The reason she used that like clickbaity hook was to then like promote her own channel. Like, it was to say, I do like very few game reviews because I like work a full-time job and I only have so much time to play games. So like, I don't do them that often, but I'm giving like a real review. And it's like, girly pop, so is everybody else. Like, it's giving, I'm not like other girls. And that's what's pissing me off, because like, you could have just simply said, I spend a lot of time on the games that I review. So like, this is my channel. This is my approach. It's very slow. It's very like, you know, 1 game a month because that's all I have time for. And like, if that's all you have time to play a month, like, watch my channel, because that's the way of like length I'm on. But instead it's coming from this like place of, I don't know, insecurity or just like internalized misogyny, kind of competition with other women, where it's like, I have to make up this thing that I believe because I don't have the time to play games, therefore other women don't have the time to play games, even though some of them are like full-time content creators. And I'm making this up to make myself feel better, and then I'm like publicly saying it, which is actively harming these creators. And I don't do YouTube like reviews anymore, so like, it's not even me getting defensive about me, it's me getting defensive about like the other people in the community that I know work their fucking asses off to make these videos. I'm like, how fucking dare you? Like, how dare you? God, oh my God, it pisses me off. And it pisses me off mainly because I know that it's coming from this place of like internalized misogyny. It's not coming from like, hey guys, like I really care about our community and I'm like concerned about our like, you know, journalistic integrity or something. It's not coming from that place because it's like a baseless thing. It's not true. Like, all of the reviews I've seen are like solid and based in people actually playing the game and loving the game. So there was that video. And then the more recent video was like this girl like basically got roasted for like saying that she tried Cult of the Lamb not knowing it was a roguelike and then didn't like it, or like played it with like management forward gameplay and then the game kind of like broke, and she's like, I didn't like it because I didn't know it was a roguelike. Then she got kind of roasted because people were like, well, you have to like do your own research, like you can easily find out it's a roguelike, and then you shouldn't have bought the game if you like knew you didn't like roguelikes. And her response to that was the video that like blew up, and it was her saying, I don't think cozy gamers actually play the games that they review or the games that they like talk about, because basically her point was like, because I played Cult of the Lamb and I didn't like the roguelike elements, therefore like other cozy gamers, she didn't ever relate it back to the cozy gamers, but that was her like clickbaity hook, because again, like it's now a popular thing to just like dunk on cozy gamers, I guess, because it's a hook that goes, what? You go, what? That doesn't sound right, because guess what? It's not right. It doesn't sound right because it's not right. Ugh. Her point didn't loop back to the original thing. She just used that as a hook. But then she was talking about how like basically, oh yay, ostrich hatched. Basically like her point was, I didn't like this game. I didn't know it was a roguelike. And like based on the marketing of the game and based on like creators talking about the game, I didn't know it was a roguelike. Anyways, I don't even have a lot to say about that. Alyssa actually made a response to her video, TT Inventory on TikTok. She made a response to her video and kind of like summed up some of things that I also agree with. But the main thing is like, it's giving when like a girl plays a shooting game and is like, yeah, I've played this game, like these are like the scores I get in the game, and then men are like, I don't believe you, I don't believe you've ever played this game, you're making that up. You know what I mean? Like it's giving this like, it's like her point was because she didn't like the roguelike element, she thinks other cozy gamers wouldn't have, if they actually played it, wouldn't have promoted it because there's roguelike elements. It's truly giving internalized misogyny, like you couldn't have liked this game because it has elements that I don't think are cozy and fun personally. Huh? And then back to the original point of like just internalized misogyny of like, she had her own review of this game, she had her own thoughts on this game that were valuable and interesting without her having to preface it with, cozy gamers don't play the games that they're playing or the games that they're talking about on their channels. Y'all, I'm sorry, but this is the cozy gaming community tea that we haven't had for the past 2 years, because everybody's been super kind and supportive, and all of a sudden we've got I've got to share the tea with y'all. I've got to share the tea, and I'm getting distracted. Okay, and then my last point is that like the comment section of both of these videos is then just like a dog pile of random criticisms that people bring up that you can just tell like aren't based in anything real. Like it's not based in anything where like if you were really critically thinking about something you would have a critique on. It's based in like wanting to dogpile on the cozy gaming community because it's a community of mostly women like vibing and having fun and separating themselves from the toxic gaming community, and people have just been like dying to knock it down a peg. It's like people started talking about like, ooh, cozy gaming creators like will make a like review, make a announcement video and then not even like talk about the bugs in it. That's because it's the announcement video, girly pop. That's not the point of the video. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like people bringing up these criticisms that like just don't even make sense in context. Like I know that you didn't watch an announcement video and genuinely get upset that like someone didn't include the bugs in it when like they haven't even gotten a chance to play the game yet. Like what are you talking? It's like people trying to stretch things to fit like this narrative that the original poster made that already doesn't make sense. So then people are like, yeah, and then like now people call any game cozy game, and it's like that's because there was never a definition for cozy games, bestie. There was never a definition. We never defined it because that's the point. Like we wanted to get away from the toxic like actually gaming community of terrible shitty toxic men, not all men, but men that were like, you can't be here because you're not a real gamer, and this is what a real gamer is, and you have to have XYZ, and this is what this means. We literally like formed this community to be apart from that and to let people just fucking vibe and like let people just be and exist. And like whenever people said like talked about a game that I didn't think was cozy, I didn't have two thoughts about it. I was like, okay, yes girl, you think that's cozy, that's great. I don't, but I love that for you. I love that for you. Whatever makes you feel cozy, you know what I mean? Now people are like, this isn't peer-reviewed Webster's dictionary definition of cozy, and therefore your credibility is shot because of that. Shut up. Get a grip. Get a grip. We have lost the plot. We have lost the plot. We have lost the plot. What the frick? What Truly, you are arguing about, you are like getting upset. I saw someone literally getting upset in the comments that somebody like had called Dredge a cozy game. Dredge is a cozy game to some people. Polygon had an article about Dredge being a cozy game. Like, please get a grip. Please, I'm begging you, get a grip. Like, you are dying to criticize this community, or you are like dying to bring this toxic, like condescending energy from the other gaming communities you've existed in into the cozy gaming community. And we don't want that. We do not want that. Please, please, please take it away. Take it far away. We don't want that. God, we don't want that. Oh my God, you guys. Anyways, so it's been very disheartening to see. I've been trying to look at this from like a non-defensive place, because I know the specific critiques they're talking about. Most of them don't even apply to me, because I like the games they were talking about, things they're talking about. I haven't talked about those. It's not coming from like me being like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that. Da da da. I do play the games that I play. Like, I know what I do. I know where I come from. I know, you know what I mean? I know the place I'm coming from. I know the value I'm providing, whatever. It's not about that. It's me getting defensive over like the fact that women can't just freaking exist without doing everything like perfectly to some ever changing goalpost of misogyny. Like, we can't just vibe. We can't just like, someone can't make a game announcement video without someone criticizing it because they haven't detailed every single bug that ever exists in the game, or they haven't told them every single platform that it's on and the exact price. And they just let women live and get excited about things. Let us have a community where we can get excited about things. Like, that's the point of the community. And it's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating to see, like, as the community grew and as people gained more like legitimacy, I think that's kind of what has been spurring it, at least with like, it seems like with the women who have created these like kind of critical TikToks. It seems like the fact that there's people who are, their careers and like their platforms and stuff are kind of propelling and growing to the point where like brands are recognizing them and like they're getting these opportunities, and like there's this legitimacy to cozy gaming now that they feel this sense of like, I need to, these women are getting these opportunities and I don't feel like I need, like, I don't know. It's like this critical, like, I need to criticize their success so that I can feel validated at like where I am right now in the community or something. Cause like, I just can't imagine why else you would make a video like that if you didn't feel a sense of insecurity about like, oh, like my videos aren't getting traction because I'm telling the truth. There's so many cozy gamers that make like scathing reviews of games that I've seen, and I love them and they get tons of views. There's very wholesome cozy gaming videos that don't get any views. Like, it's just, that's like life. And I think some people always are looking for an explanation for their quote unquote failures. I don't think it's failures, but like in their head failures, they're looking for explanations in other people, or like they're looking for somewhere to place the blame that's not just themselves. And this happens all the time. This happens in all of the like examples I just mentioned about like jumping on and dogpiling on other women and other woman dominated communities. Like, that's where it usually comes from, is like women feeling like, other women in the community feeling like they need to basically just like step on other women to raise themselves up. And that's just simply not the case. And that has always kind of been the dynamic of the cozy gaming community, is like supporting each other, and like there isn't competition. Like, it's support is the best thing we could do, because the more we support each other, the more like we gain legitimacy, and the more all of us can like succeed in this space and connect to more people. Like, that's the main point, is like connecting to more people and like showing cozy gaming as like this welcoming, great community and space, and non-judgmental space that other people can feel comfortable in that aren't creators. Doing something like that is so destructive to that I can't help but think like you're only prioritizing yourself and your own like motives and insecurities and wants over like discrediting an entire community. That now like there's people dogpiling in the comments about shit that is not valid, or just like just doesn't matter. And if it did matter, I would point it out and I would talk to y'all about it. Y'all know that if there was a valid criticism that I saw, I would have been like, you know what, and this is something we do need to work on, but everything else was stupid. There wasn't a single one. Like, there was not a single criticism that I was like, you know what, true. So now you're inviting this like tear down of this wholesome, lovely community that is so rare, by the way, which is like why it's so valuable to uphold and like upkeep, because it's rare, because there are so many toxic communities in the gaming community. So when we do have one that's wholesome and great and kind, we want to protect that and honor it and nurture it, instead of like creating videos where you're welcoming this kind of destruction of it. It's so icky to me. It's so anti-woman. It's so like, it's just icky, and I don't like it. And that has been kind of the trend I've been seeing lately. And I know it's something that will pass. I know it's something that like the cozy gaming community will get through, because I think there's more people that resonate with the cozy gaming community and like see the value in it, besides people who just want to be critical and want to find faults in things. And for some reason want cozy gaming creators to be like professional level journalists when like, I don't know, IGN exists, bestie. Like go research the game if you don't feel like the cutesy aesthetic gameplay video didn't answer every question about the game. And that's not to say like cozy gaming review videos shouldn't be credible. Like they should be, but that's like a review video. There's so many different kinds of videos that cozy gamers make. Anyways, that's what's been pissing me off lately. Thank you for listening to my rant. Always remember, and I have to tell, because this hit so close to home for me, it made me step back, and it made me go, in what situations do I do this to other communities or like other women that I am not aware of, because it's not like something as near and dear as like a cozy gaming community to me. And I'm genuinely I think we all should, not just women, anybody should like reflect on the times when like shitting on women and shitting on like women dominated communities seems easy or seems inviting, and reflect on why, and reflect on like where it's coming from, and reflect on if it's like an actual criticism or if it's kind of stupid and frivolous, or like just people wanting to dogpile. And that is my takeaway. Always reflect on internalized misogyny. Always reflect on, I don't know, just where criticisms are coming from. And when you feel that kind of like burn of spite and like negativity in your heart, make sure it's coming from a valid place. Make sure it's coming from a true, honest place, and make sure it's not coming from like a place of insecurity, a place of jealousy. And this again goes for literally any situation, whether it's with a partner, friend, whether it's on the internet. When you feel that burn, okay, make sure it's coming from the right place and not somewhere kind of unhealthy. That's something I literally always have to remind myself of. So I'm not saying that like I'm the best ever at that either. Oh, you guys, it's just always when the community first started, I was like, I wonder how long it'll take for people to start like hating on us. And honestly, I thought it would be sooner, and I thought it would be from men, and that did not happen, because I think men kind of saw this wholesome community and were like, I don't care. They were like, okay, they're over there like skipping and playing Animal Crossing. I really don't care. It came from the inside.
We traced the call. It's coming from inside the house. You hear me? It's coming from inside the house.
Unfortunately, and it took longer, and it's more insidious, and that's just kind of more sad. But what can you do? Okay, I need to get wood, and yeah, our things are still thangin'. Because I think did we say the 11th? I thought it was the 7th. Okay, hold on. I might have done messed up, guys. No, all of that fell in the water. Don't fall in the water. Thank you. And the hilarious part of it all is like, I remember the first girl made that video. And this is how you know it's coming from like a place of insecurity and internalized misogyny, because then it like, as soon as it's said, it then becomes like, oh wait, no, like, wait, but like the people that I respect, I don't mean it though. Like, I don't mean it, like, to you guys. I just wanted to, like, step on, like, the smaller people who I don't care about and who, like, mean nothing to me, so that I can then, like, have a leg up. The first girl that I was talking about who did, like, a cozy gaming YouTubers don't play the games, she, like, made a follow-up video of, like, cozy gaming YouTubers that I do like. And it was, like, basically all the main cozy, it was, like, me and Iona and all the main people. And it felt very much, like, scared backtracking of, like, oh, no, like, I gotta make sure that the creators that I respect don't think I'm talking about them, even though like you were talking about everybody, bestie. And if you weren't, in my head you were, because those are my girls, those are my people. So you were, and now you're on my shit list. If you ever are like I'm all for calling in, and like if you own a mistake and, you know, genuinely own it and change, I respect you and will not hold a grudge. But if you haven't, bestie, I'll remember you. I remember you. If you were being misogynistic, if you were being catty, if you were criticizing and discrediting people in my community, girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I saw that video. I said, funny. Okay, and they're not ready, so we're good. We're still good. So we only need a little bit more. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Did I love my aminals? I'm sure I did. I was talking nonstop. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay. Get these. I think I should just take that layer of wood out so that there's more space for them to find truffles. What else, y'all? What else? I don't know. I think that's really it. That really was the only thing I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to share the hot goss with y'all, vent a little bit, implore you to support women and non-binary people in the cozy gaming community. Okay, so now I'm waiting on oak resin. So oak resin and wine is what I'm rapid firing for. So we didn't even rapid fire this day. My goodness. But we're going to do the next two because I think it's the 11th. Me tinks the 11th. We have some cask things, but okay, no. We're not ready to fill them up. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought it said from today on. Okay, we have quite a bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what I'm waiting for. Thank you. I feel like I'll need more wood. No, okay. Yes, but I don't have any oak resin left either. So we shall sleepy pie through. I feel like we put the stuff in. No, okay. I keep trying to anticipate when the wine's coming, and I just know it's not for a while. I just know that. I know it in my heart, but I don't want to know it in my brain. You know what I mean? Heartbrain. Oh my gosh, I watched Saltburn, you guys. I won't talk about it until all of you go watch it. And then I'll have a little spoiler moment with Saltburn review, if you will, because I have so many thoughts. Like, I thought it had so much potential, and in one small area, I think it fumbled. And which was a small area, but it was woven throughout the entire film. But like, if they had just tweaked that one thing, I think the rest of it would have been like, I would have been like, oh my God, like amazing, perfect, show-stopping, spectacular. But unfortunately, the one thing kind of threw me off, or just like threw off the consistency of the character for me. But fantastic. Anyways, entertaining. Fantastic in an entertaining way, and I think you should watch it. Also, left me with such a crush on not Jacob Elordi. I do not think Jacob Elordi is cute. I was reading some like review of the movie afterwards, and they were like interviewing the lady and the director. Lady. Wow. And she was talking about how like, yeah, I had to fight to put Jacob Elordi in a, what's it called? Eyebrow piercing. But like, there's not a single woman on this world that wouldn't like to see Jacob Elordi in an eyebrow piercing on a screen. And also not a single woman in this world that like wouldn't think Jacob Elordi is hot.
What the hell are you talking about?
And I'm like, I don't. And I'm not even trying to be contrarian. I just like, I understand the appeal. I get it. I see, but I don't really. You see what I'm saying? I don't really. But you know who I did have a crush on was, what's his name? Because of his character. And that's because it's the Demi in me. I need some kind of personality to, develop crush. And Jacob Elordi is never giving. Jacob Elordi in any of his characters I've seen is never giving anything but dude bro. And that is personally not doing anything for me. So yeah, therefore he is not attractive to me. Is he conventionally attractive? Yes. Attractive to me? No. You see, does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope so. But the other guy, I forget his name. He's in Dunkirk and he's the like main character in Saltburn. I was like, but only sometimes. Other times I got the ick. Okay, so we can't do, I'm gonna check the greenhouse. We can't do the casks because we don't have any wine yet, the silver casks. So we might as well just leave them. We can do this though. Ayo, see you on the other side, besties. It's so funny how just calm this entire playthrough has been ever since we finished all the caverns. Like the highlight reel of this playthrough is just gonna be like that TikTok sound. I'm spinning like a battery. Because we really, for the whole middle, ooh, I almost sold those. The whole middle chunk were struggling and screaming. Just screaming at the enemies afoot in the caves. And now we're just chilling. We're just chilling, baby. Just doing, just home stuff. Just feeding the animals, just moving fruits from one vessel to another vessel. What are you gonna do? It's a hard day's work. Someone's gotta do it. I love it. Okay, one last rapid fire day, and then we shall be closer and closer to our next sell date. I should have done the math. I think I said I was gonna do the math next time, and I did not do the math last time. But the math on like when we have a big sell date of all the wine. Oh no, I said we would have to do it next time when we have all of them on the same day, because last time it was segmented. So this time when we sell everything, we'll know exactly how much we will get with each rapid fire run. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Thanks so much. I'm spinning like a ballerina. Come here, little piggy. I think the baby little ostriches are my favorite babies of them all. They're so stinking cute. I wanna. Is that me putting them in my mouth? I don't know. Who said that? That's crazy. I want to put its little head in my mouth is what I want to do. When you like get cuteness overload from your cat and you like put its head in your mouth? Anyone else? Anyone else? No. I know you do it. I know you do. That's what I want to do with ostrich. Okay? That's my truth. Take it or leave it. Okay. We have rapided and we have firedid, and it's only 9:20 a.m. All of that and it's 9:20. So that's that. I'm excited for the next rapid fire because I feel like we will have, I think it was the 11th. I'm almost positive it was the 11th that our wine is done. Then once we know how much monies we get from that chunk of wine, and we have all the new barrels also, or kegs, then we'll know like just how much we can rapid fire to get to 10 milli, baby. Woo! Let's do cozy corner. Number 1, Libra Gaming Cozy. Every time I see your setup, babes, I love it. Absolutely love it. Makes me so happy. The purple, the uniqueness, I love it. You know what's so funny about this hashtag, y'all? This hashtag, remember when this hashtag had nothing? Like, I picked it because it had one thing and it was like someone's small business and it was like candles or something, and I was like, okay, we're fine, we can use this hashtag, no one else is gonna use it. Now like creators, just like other creators will use it that are not watching these videos. I think because like there's enough pictures in it now where it just like pops up if you do like hashtag cozy, which is so funny because I'm like, wait, what do they think that the K means? What do they think the K means? They're like, I don't know, people are posting in it, so I might as well. It's so funny. I love it. We have power and influence in this cozy corner, you guys. We do. We have this is so cute. Aurora's life with this like elf in the shelf, but it's the elf. This is so cute. The elf in a sweatshirt with the dog in the little cozy setup. This is so cute. Oh my god, I love it so much. That's adorable. Okay, then we have gaming for lesbians with this adorable Switch in Super Mario Wonder. Quick post because I can't stop playing this game since my mom gifted it to me for Christmas. Love that for you, bestie. Then we have Elsbeth. This is so cute. Little Switch picture and a little reindeer headband. That's adorable. I love it. So cute. I'm loving all of the Christmas posts, you guys. I was like off socials a little bit during Christmas and I feel like I missed things, so I'm loving seeing these. We have Cozy with Kayla with an adorable setup picture. I love it. It's so cute. We have Jess Cozy Things with an adorable setup. Oh, you have the Fractal North case. Yes, twins. I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cozy Hobby Shell, you have outdone yourself. You have outdone yourself. The nugget, are you kidding me? The nugget, it's a little chicken nugget. It's a chicken nugget. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then our cozy friend of the week is Nats, who is just the best. Like, such a good community member. Nats watches like all of the vlogs. I actually don't know if Nats watches the Stardew playthroughs, but Nat watches all the vlogs and like always comments on my Instagram videos, which I always appreciate, because y'all like comments to creators like help us so much. Like I know that is annoying to hear, but it really does. Even just like the stupidest comment, I always appreciate. It just helps like with engagement. Some like brands and stuff like require certain engagement numbers to like work with you, and it's like the littlest things you think like don't matter, but whenever someone like consistently comments on my video, I'm like, I love you so much, thank you. Like you don't understand how much that actually helps me. So Nat is always like one of the first, like will just comment like, yes girl, just like something. So I love it. I appreciate Nat a lot. And then we just like Kiki in the DMs, and Nat just got a Switch. Nat finally got a Switch, and so she's really excited about it. Oh yeah, obviously she watches the Stardew playthroughs because she did #Cozy Corner. Oh, a real one. Love you, Nat. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. I always love making little internet friends through y'all and through just like people always being around. I love it. It's the best. I'm like, thank you, friends. I love friends. Okay, I think that's it. I think that is all for our cozy friends of the week. I will say, you know what? We're gonna put my brother as a cozy friend of the week because my brother went all around town. I did not ask for a Sunny Angel. My brother just knows that I'm obsessed with Sunny Angels because when he came with me to Tokyo, we were like on the hunt for them. I didn't ask for Sunny's Angels. I didn't ask for anything. I mean, I asked for something. I meant anything related to like Sunny Angels. And he went all around our, like my hometown, which like would have so few stores that carry them, by the way. But he went to like every possible one that would carry them and just like asked around and went all around town. And the last one he went to had one left, and it was the little Christmas ornament one, which like just came out. And I think they're not heavily stocked because they were, you know, limited release. And I just thought that was so sweet, and it was so nice, and it was one of those just like, I'm definitely a gifts, what's it called, love language person, because when someone gets you a gift that is like so like you, like, you know, they just like see you, something about that just like says so much, because it's like, you know me, I didn't even ask for this, you know me so well. Yeah, so I just appreciate that from Stone. So Stone's a cozy friend of the week. Okay. All right, y'all, I love you guys so much. Stay cozy, and happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. I'm not gonna it's the Sunday. It's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve right now, I suppose, and I hope you have a good one. I hope it's lovely. I hope that you either are staying cozy inside or you're going out and doing something fun. Happy New Year. I will see you in the new year, and we will start a new year together, hand in hand. Okay, bye. Love you. Stay cozy. Bye.